Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. We're not going to put on chapstick because we're going to put this on. One of the new Nomad lip glosses. This is the crazy troll nation of YouTube. We're crazy because we do what we want to do here. We use whatever brand we want to, whatever tools we want to. We apply it, whatever techniques we want to get it to where we want it. We wear it and rock it with confidence regardless of what the beauty community may say. And that's the troll part, is they can say whatever they want to say. We know we look good. I want for us to embrace our natural features. It's okay to enhance them if you want to, but try not to feel like you have to because of what the beauty community standards of beauty is. You're beautiful on the inside, you're beautiful on the outside. I want you to love you for who you are and for how you look. I do curse sometimes on my channel. Yes, the troll does. This is what else you'll see. I still feel a little tack, but it feels smoother. Like it feels creamier. Feels really nice. I'm going to get the swatches because I realized I didn't do swatches yesterday. I don't want to mess up more brushes because you're going to see, this is the second video you're going to see from me today. And later on will be look number 2. I'm going to get up earlier than usual. I'll probably be hella confused and out of it. I'm going to edit the video as much as possible just so you can get the look without me just being like, I don't know what's going on. So you know that this is what the palette looks like. And this is the same night. Actually, it's the morning. And I'm nocturnal, so it's not a problem me being up. What's going on with the lip? Ew, where my thing at? I need something. Why didn't y'all tell me? I know somebody did and I didn't hear you. It traveled to the inside of my lip. So then it made that string thing. I can't stand how those look. Yes, I get on the inside. I'm going to do the swatches on my forehead. I'm going to use sponge tip applicators and try to do straight lines like 1, 2, 3 because it's 15 shades. And my arm is not the same shade as my face. And so I didn't want to do arm swatches because that's not going to give you a true representation of what it would look like if your face is the complexion of mine. So I'm not going to try to say the name. The only one I can pronounce is Rose, this one up here. And I am holding it upside down. So I'm going to start, let me do this. So we're going to start here. Actually, I think I want to do this way because then you'll see the color stories together. And so first column, second, third, fourth, fifth. That's what we're going to do. I have a bunch of sponge tip applicators from Amazon. They were very inexpensive and they are quite nice. They're good for glitters and shimmers. This is the first shade. Hopefully I can fit all 15. I'm gonna go in again. This does place shadow very well. It does. The middle row is shimmer, sparkle, dual chrome. What's the other word? Topper. So this is the first shade, that second column. Look at that. First column, bottom color, that's that one. Second column, top color. Second column, middle color. Second column, bottom shade. Third row, third column. I'm going to go in again. This is the top shade, third column. I'm going to go in again. Am I putting too much pressure? Or is it just because the applicator is so small? And I was only coating like the tip part. This time I went all the way across. Third column, middle shade, the center of the palette. This is a dual chrome for sure. And when I used it, I was like, oh my Lord. Come for me, please do. Does this not look like a Pat McGrath Celestial shade? Or an Adept Cosmetics dual chrome, multi-chrome? Because I'm seeing like some gold, then I'm seeing green, and then when you turn this way, this turns like an orange or brown. So yeah, some multi-chrome for sure, for sure. Or I'm just being a complete troll right now. The bottom shade in the third column, I'm gonna run out of space over here by my elbow. So that's that shade. Fourth column, first shade. I am gonna run out of space. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to come down on my face. Shit. Alright. Because I can't do 3 across again because I'm already at my eyebrow. So fourth column, first shade. I'm gonna come this way. I'm trying to come under where the bronzer is that you can't see. Isn't life wonderful? Fourth column, middle shade. These last 2 columns are what you'll see me use later in the video. That's nice. And y'all know these dark shades were calling me. So I said, let me do something like this first. Bottom shade, fourth column. This to me looks brown in the pan. That bottom, that shade, this shade is this one. And these two look the same. This one is that. This one is this. This shade is true to pan on my complexion. That's this one. But these two, to me, look almost the same. These two. Interesting. Fifth column, the last one, top shade. That doesn't look like that. Excuse me, so rude. That doesn't look like that in the pan to me either. Fifth shade, middle column. Last shade, bottom corner. And I did hear a few people say this is more of a charcoal gray. Maybe with a brush though. Sponge tip applicators, you do get more intense application. This looks true to pan. Again, sponge tip applicator, so you're getting an intense application. That's what we got. So I am excited later today, because it's like almost 2 in the morning. I am excited to dig into these 2 rows right here. But you'll see me later. I hope the swatches were helpful. Yeah, these are beautiful shades. The lighter ones will be for buffing out, blending out, especially the pastels, because I don't really like how I look in pastels. I do like this look though, and I have pastels in my transition area, but typically I do not. So you will see me in a few seconds with either look number 2 and number 3, or just look number 2 all together. And then we will definitely come back and still do more looks with this palette, because y'all know I'll be working my palettes. Y'all know this. And so that'll be it for this portion, and you'll see me in a few. Hey YouTube, June 9th, as promised, I'm here, and I'm like, but Mountain Dew. This is the regular one. It's just in a different Mountain Dew bottle. Let's see how long before this kicks in. Have on my face, my base face. For the cheek situation today, I used the Sephora Spice Market blush palette. This as a blush, this just here in the hollows, and this as a highlight. So that's what's going on there. For bronzer, I used the Soft Sculpt Bronzer by Mario in Dark. That's what that looks like. Lower lash line, NYX retractable eyeliner. Excuse me, I know that was kind of rude. In purple. So what I think I'm gonna do, subject to change of course, I think I'm gonna do similar to the first look. First half lid, second half lid, Top the first half of the lid, top the second half of the lid. First half transition, second half transition. That's the plan so far. I will put the names up here and we're just going to roll through it. I'm going to chop this up. The intro that I did was about 10 minutes. I think I got it down to 7. So we're going to try to make this quick. So I'm going to edit out priming my eye with the Fenty eyeshadow primer, of course, and blending that out with the Sephora angled concealer brush. The brushes we're going to be using today, Hourglass number 3, of course, Esom V33, Esom V31, and also a double-ended sponge tip applicator for the shimmers. First shade, this shade here on the outer corner, and we're actually, this is the side with the shade we just used. We're going to flip it over and use this side. We're going to flip it back over to the purple side and sweep that. Actually, we're going to do this since both of these are mattes. Nothing won't flake off or create fallout. This shade here is our first transition color. Second transition color. You see this here? This is that same bald patch that I've gotten in several other videos. It has got to be something going on with my skin because it's that same exact spot. When I push shadow, there it goes, but when I blend it, it creates a hole. Look at that. I know I've said it about pastels before. You see how it makes me a little ashy. So we're going to go back in with the purple, the first lid shade, and just put some more of that right here. Flip over that second shade, over to the purple side, and blend again. Do some more blending up here again. Tapping lightly into that black charcoal smoke color. Flipping over to the purple side. Brush with the first transition shade. Did not add any more color. This is janky to me. Just want you to know that I know. This shade, that second transition shade, we're lightly tapping the brush because I want to see if I can fill this hole. And then we're going to leave it. We're not going to blend it. I think this is as good as it's going to get without me taking this black higher up. The brush with that second transition shade, we're going right above where the hole is just to try to blend it. If you're going for an all matte look, this could be your look. What we're going to do, first half of the lid, we're going to flip it over and go into this shade right here. The brush with the second transition shade on it, not adding any more shadow. First half lower lash line, second half lower lash line. Brush with no shadow on it. This side I came down too far. That irritates me. Because we have not used it in a long time, we're going to use MAC's Paint Pot in Black Mirror with the Esom T03 brush. That same eyeliner we used, the purple niche retractable, we're going to put that on our lower rim. Big Bang mascara, top and bottom lashes. Wiping off some chapstick. Today we're going to use this Nomad gloss. So this is the finished look. Let me know what you think. We use these two columns right here. I am liking how the shades in this center row top very nicely. And so as of now, 2 looks, we have used this entire palette. What we're gonna do when we come back, we're gonna mix and match. We did 1 look with these 9, this look, these 6. So what I'm looking at is maybe doing like this diagonal right here. I kind of want to see what these will do on their own. That's what I'm curious to see without a base, just over the Fenty primer. And so this looks like this would be fun, this diagonal right here. And maybe this diagonal right here, because this is definitely, I believe, a multi-chrome. At the least, it's a dual chrome. So that's what I think we're going to do next. So if you're liking these looks that I'm doing, even though there's only been 2 so far, let me know. And stay tuned for more stuff. If you're not subscribed, please do. The end screen, there will be my Nomad playlist, and then another video that YouTube will suggest for you to watch. Subscribe, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. And you will see me soon. Thank you.